Hi, my name is Grayson Gerksness. I am an incoming junior core accounting student at the Marriott School. In my last video, I talked a little bit about how I started a scooter moped buying and selling business. And in this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about how I've been able to grow that business, the progress that I've been able to see. And I think the first thing I wanted to talk about was how I was able to buy, a couple months ago, I was able to buy a trailer. I was able to use some of that profit that I generated, put it back in the business and buy a trailer, which has helped me, haul these scooters up and down the valley, buy them, deliver them to wherever they need to be. And because that was something that I specifically talked about in that first video, was how I wanted to have more inventory at one time. At that point I had 2, I believe, and it was the first time that had happened. But I've been able to achieve that goal. I've had up to 4 at one time now, and that trailer has been a big help to me. As far as profit goes, when I made my video in June, I was at the $2,000 profit mark, and with the sale of my last scooter, I was just able to hit over $5,000 in profit. I've also been able to see an increase in my profit margin, in my profit per scooter, my profit per hour, and I've been able to sell almost $11,000 in scooters this summer. I think going forward, my biggest goal that I have, and I do want to be a little bit more specific with these goals. That was one of the critiques that I received after my first video. So my main goal right now is by the end of August, I want to sell 5 more scooters. When I talked to you guys in June, I had sold 7. I'm now at 15 scooters sold. So I've more than doubled that number. And then in August, I would love to add 5 more scooters to that. So, and I think that will put me at a profit of about $6,700. So that's kind of my goal as far as profit goes. And at that point, with the cold weather, the scooter season will be slowing down. I'll be starting school, so I'll have a couple other focuses in my life. So at that point, I think I'll kind of shut down until next spring, which is, another great opportunity that I've seen, is that this won't only be a job or an internship for this summer, but it's something that I'll be able to take with me for many summers to come, and use all the things that I've learned this summer, to do even better and make even more money next summer. And I think with all the things that I've learned this summer, that truly will be valuable. One thing that I think, looking even further into the future, that I see as very valuable is my understanding of a business as a whole, and not just maybe the accounting portion of a business or the marketing portion of a business, but I've been able to run this business as a whole. And looking forward in my career, although I love accounting and I'd love to go into an accounting role right out of college, I think at some point in my career, I'll want to move into, a more upper level management role, where I will have to have an understanding of other aspects of a business. And I think that might be the greatest thing that this has provided me during the summer, is being able to understand much more than just one aspect or learning one specific job or routine, but being able to understand this business as a whole. And I think looking forward maybe 20, 30 years into my career, that's something that will really make an impact, being able to look back on this experience and see the many things that I've learned.